Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has commissioned the State Bank of Industries BOI office located at the Investment House, number 17 Ibrahim Road, GRA Lokoja. The governor at the commissioning ceremony said the development is expected to transform Kogi State industrial sector and boost the state's economic development. He said he is unveiling a future that would anchor on the belief that is powered by the collective will of the people determined to become the economic nerve of our dear nation. He assures small business owners to benefit immensely. Our reporter has more.
Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has inaugurated the office for the take-up of the Bank of Industry to support economic development in Kogi. Governor Ododo described the initiative as a testimony to Kogi's readiness for economic transformation.
Kogi State holds the promise of Nigeria's greatest. But to realize that promise, we need strong partners. And today, we are proud to count the Bank of Industry among them. This is a historic moment, not just for what stand here today, but lives this partnership will transform. The dreams it will ignite and the businesses it will empower. This office is more than a structure. It is a launch pad for the aspiration of our entrepreneurs and a strong push for our vision of a prosperous Kogi State.
He thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for prioritizing Kogi's development and consistently supporting its economic aspirations.
Let me express my profound appreciation to the man who has renewed the hope of Nigerians in Nigeria, the leader of our dear nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for expanding the wings of the Bank of Industry in order to extend development to previously uncovered areas like Kogi State. What we are celebrating today is made possible by the commitment of our dear President to ensure development is extended to every part of our dear nation. Thank you, Mr. President, for re-energizing BOI and for making it possible for Kogi State to benefit from your economic expansion program. Be rest assured, Mr. President, that Kogi will always stand behind you and your laudable policies to make Nigeria a better place for all.
Governor Ododo pledged full support for BOI's operations, assuring a business-friendly environment for the benefit of Kogi people.
Your presence here is not just an investment, but also a statement. A statement that Kogi State is ready, open, and rising. You have not only chosen a location, you have chosen a people that are resilient, resourceful, and hungry for opportunity. With our fertile land, abundant minerals, industrial citizens, and rich tourism assets. Our 32-year development plan is intentionally ambitious because we are not here to play small. We are here to lead, to build a state where youth can dream and achieve, where women are empowered, where innovation thrives, and where progress is both inclusive and sustainable.
The Chief Executive Officer of BOI, Olasopo Olosi, said the launch reflects the government's commitment to delivering development finance to every part of Nigeria.
Kogi State is a very important opportunity for us, and we must lay the appropriate foundation to ensure that we make the right impact in line with the vision of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. With this launch, Kogi becomes the latest addition to our growing nationwide network of BOI offices in line with our goal to ensure that every state in Nigeria has direct access to our services. This presence will enable MSMEs, large corporates, manufacturers, cooperatives, women and youth-led businesses, and industrial ventures in the state to grow, create jobs, and contribute meaningfully to inclusive economic development. Our opening of a state office is a key step in delivering on our corporate strategy at the Bank of Industry, which focuses on support for MSMEs and expanding access to affordable financing in Nigeria.
He said the office will support MSMEs, cooperatives, women and youth-led businesses, and industry to stimulate inclusive economic development. He added that the office will also support key sectors including agriculture, solid minerals, manufacturing, creative and circular economies.
With this dedicated office in Lokoja, Kogi State is now better positioned to tap into the strategic pillars that we at the Bank of Industry have recognized as the greatest opportunity for growth and development of our great nation. We see this not just as an expansion of infrastructure, but as the beginning of a stronger partnership, one that matches BOI's resources and technical capacity with the state's entrepreneurial energy and rich endowments to drive sustainable development. I've been telling my colleagues from the bank that Kogi State has great, enormous, a large amount of resources that can really power not just the growth of the state, but the growth of the economy of Nigeria. And I believe that under the leadership of His Excellency, this will be achieved.
He commended Governor Ododo for his dedication to promoting inclusive growth and supporting enterprise in Kogi State.
I want to commend your administration and your commitment to inclusive growth and enterprise development in Kogi State. And on behalf of the board and management of BOI, I wish to thank you especially for this building, which you've given to BOI to use. But more importantly, Your Excellency, I want to thank you because you've just given us your approval for a land for a permanent site in Lokoja.
The chairman of the Kogi Chamber of Commerce and the Industry, Femi Ajisafe, praised the governor for inviting BOI into the state. Ajisafe assured BOI of the chamber's collaboration to support driven businesses and advance Kogi's economic development goals.
But I congratulate Your Excellency for taking this bold step of inviting the Bank of Industry to Kogi State. And not only that, providing a place for them to kickstart this very important and credible aspect that's expected of economic development in Kogi State. The Chamber of Commerce is excited, and we are hopeful from the speeches delivered by the Managing Director of the Bank of Industry and the Executive Director that indeed this commissioning today will catapult businesses in Kogi State.
The commissioning marks not just a few offices but a new era of innovation, partnership and economic inclusion, where the 200 billion MSMEs intervention fund, which will support job creation, innovation and sustainable enterprise, will be initiated. Faith Adiki reporting for MSC TV.